Okay, so it is Monday. Monday, everything is primarily closed in my neighborhood. And I just wanted to come on here quickly. No makeup, no filter, no ulterior motives. Typically I'll do a little dance, put up my PayPal, my Snapchat, whatever, email for free promos or, promos that are like somebody giving me a t-shirt or a hat. And I'm not off that today because it's been a very, very difficult and stressful week for myself, for my family, and for all my friends who do know that I do my best to pay my bills, work my little jobs here and there, and I am having a hard time emotionally. I feel like strong. I don't feel any type of depression or anything. I just feel like situational anxiety overwhelms me day to day. And the reason for that is just being alone, having to take on, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of bills. And, even though some of you think that I have it easy, during COVID, I rent triple, and I tried on multiple occasions to rely on friends or, think about talking to partnering up or buddying up with some sort of roommate. Things don't materialize based on the fact that every single person I know is a junkie. If they're not a junkie, they struggle with a severe eating disorder or sell drugs or drink excessive amounts of alcohol. And I feel as though when I call people out on their, BS, they actually have the audacity to say, "You're crazy, she's crazy. Everyone knows she's crazy." So I'm going to go into detail about my mental health, what started the rumor or fact, but you guys are leaving out all of the facts. So the facts are, at 16 years old, I was diagnosed with premenstrual dysphoric disorder, which means every female gets PMS, but people with PMDD, not myself, thankfully, because I don't get it that crazy, but wives have killed husbands in fits of rage with no mind or mood altering substances involved due to the fact that we suffer from a severe hormonal imbalance. So my OBGYN started prescribing me Xanax at, the age of 16, 17. And back then, there wasn't a lot of talk about Xanax. Xanax really wasn't, perceived the way that it is now. And I was taking 15 2 milligram Xanax sometimes. So 30 milligrams of Xanax, detoxing from that will in fact kill you. Benzos and alcohol clearly are two things you do not want to detox from. As the years went on, I suffered a overwhelming fear of any friend, family member, boyfriend, child, or loved one, including like older family members especially. An overwhelming fear of like never seeing them again, never talking to them again, being abandoned, being alone, somebody dying, me dying, just very overwhelming feelings about not wanting to be abandoned. And you guys have to remember, I'm not bipolar, I'm not schizophrenic, I don't harm other people. And psychiatric medication is what gave me the side effect of suicidal ideation. So for those of you making fun of me, and there's quite a few, there was a young lady who, I don't know if she did sleep with my ex, Aaron, but she tried extremely hard, and what she did was, when the psychiatrist put me on 5 or 6 medications that didn't agree with me, she did take pictures of these medications, and she did spend like 14 hours in 2 weeks on the phone with the guy I was dating. She was a wannabe nurse who did heroin, cocaine, Adderall, Xanax, and, other drugs amongst that. Her and her significant other had an extreme addiction to crack cocaine. I'm not knocking her, but I'm saying that to say she felt the need to give me medical advice. She felt the need to use my diagnosis of borderline personality disorder to lead people to believe that I had multiple personalities. And I think some of the females who I roomed with in different sober livings in Oxford houses, they couldn't fathom the idea that I was working 2 and 3 jobs and, unable to survive on my own, because what they fail to realize is my issues were not always financial. They were emotional. Emotional is much different than mental. So I wanted my friends, my family, my loved ones, my followers, my fans, I wanted everybody collectively as a whole to understand I do not have mental issues. I have emotional issues. There's a huge difference. So next time you decide to talk about me or my diagnosis, please refer to me in the proper manner. I have pre-menstrual dysphoric disorder, and I have borderline personality disorder. So get it right, motherfucker.